In the last video, we got my Jaguar XJS V12 running.
It runs! The XJS runs! I'm so happy. Oh, look at that.
The problem was, smoke was coming out of the back of the engine. I've done a bit of research and I think I know what it is. Oh yeah, he is smoking. The problem is, I'm not having those parts delivered until later in the week, so we're gonna do something else. The door now works, which was the whole point of this video. The door cards kind of jammed. And so today the idea is to take the door mechanisms out, give them a clean up and give them a re-grease because they are known for when the car sits to give up. And as you can see, I have now taken off the passenger side door card to reveal all the inner workings of the handle and stuff so I can check out why this car might not be opening and closing as it should. Obviously, it's quite easy usually because you can open the doors the whole way and get to these. Obviously, I can't because of the posts on my lift. So that is one. That's that screw off. And then the silver cap will just pop off, just like that. Next one's this one. A trim removal tool in behind and then pull it out. Ah, that was a bolt. The other side was a screw. And then there's that bolt out. That'll then loosen all this up a bit. Connectors in here, and then all of this. One last thing to take out, and that'll be the speaker wire. Oh, the speaker wire is already out of that. And of course, you've then got this black lining. As you can see, we do have the door cards out. This one is a lot worse condition than this side. I reckon this one's had quite a bad leak, and maybe original, because this one is all black and it looks quite good nick compared to that one. This side here as well, the door card's a lot better condition than this one. As you can see, this one here definitely has some water damage coming down from the window, and all of this is peeling off and chipping away. So I need to sort that out too. So this one here is for the outside door handle. This one is for the inside door handle. This one here is for the lock. You see it drops that lock in and out to lock your car door from the inside. And now, totally unrelated to any of the stuff we've just done, something has been bugging me. These things. These reflectors really just look crap. I'm hoping that this fishing wire will be able to take them off and then reveal behind just bumper. It's going to look a lot smoother, isn't it, this car, without that stuck on the side of it. What in the... That is so strange. This is made for this bumper. They weren't just stuck on because there's holes there for it. On the other side there wasn't any tabs, but there's tabs on that side. So it turns out that this part number here, DBC4788, relates to a Jaguar XJ6 or XJ40. Does that mean that this bumper here isn't actually an XJS bumper? That would be rounded, wouldn't it? Or are they more likely to have just cut it out to put that in? That is so strange. Why would you want that on there? It looks horrendous. Earlier in the video, I mentioned that there was smoke coming from the back of this engine, and it was more towards this side. Well, I think that I know what it is, and I have ordered these parts already on a whim. If I feel down behind the cam covers down here, it is quite a tight spot. No, I can't do it with that hand. I've got to do it with the other hand. Let's have a look. If I feel in behind here, I can actually feel these half moons, these rubber half moons that are sealed on the back of the cams here. This one Oh, yeah, 100%. That one is oily. I might be lucky here, guys. That might be my issue. And if it is, that means that is money well spent changing those.
Morning, Jamie.
Morning.
What are we doing today?
Today, we are dropping off some cats. And no, not the ones that meow. We're dropping those off about 180 miles away. So, hear me out, all right? So it's 180 miles. But the reason we're doing that is because on the way back, I have a treat for Mark, actually. You don't know where we're going yet, do you, Mark?
I don't know.
So we've got a little treat for Mark, and there's also another stop on the way back. But I thought I need to tell the cats.
Whoa. 2 stops.
2 stops.
1 stop, I was told.
Well, I've changed it to 2 as of last night.
For God's sake.
It's a bit like when we went to Germany for a sausage, isn't it? And we actually ended up in Belgium with a waffle. I may have outdone myself.
What have you done?
Looks a bit funny, doesn't it? We're going to go to Belgium for a waffle.
Basically, you've lied to me again.
Yeah, pretty much. I do that quite often. My missus is always saying that I never straight up with her too. But yeah, so I thought, you know, I've got these cats lying around from the Mercedes that I've had in the past, and I thought I ought to get some money back out of them because they just sat around. So that's the idea. Go and make some money today and do a couple of bits on the way back. So Mark, now that we have dropped the catalytic converters off and made some money, we're now going to go somewhere that you would quite like to go to. We are actually going to Diddley Squat Farm, Mark.
Hey!
Because I know that you've mentioned that you'd like to go before.
Brilliant.
Diddley Squat Farm, thought you'd like to go and have a look.
Yeah.
And then on the way back we have one more stop, which I will tell you about when we get there.
Just tell me now. Just get it out of the way.
No, I'm going to tell you when we get there. Yeah.
Shopping restaurant. Oh, watch that Ranger car.
Oh, it's going to be a little bit.
Just fucking put it here, I would.
Hello, we've been to Diddley Squat Farm. We literally walked up the road. We got there and went, there's quite a queue, so we'll go home.
So true.
It is so true, yeah. So yeah, it's quite busy. But there's one more place we do need to go. And
The
Mark,
surprise place.
The surprise place. Don't get too excited. It's not like a you know, go and experience it.
Please tell me it involves food.
We can get some food along the way, but we are getting some parts for the Jaguar.
Oh, for
So you know the money that I made?
Oh, no, you needed that for... Oh, you've spent it already.
I've already spent it. I've more than spent what I got for the catalytic converters.
Does Dominic know?
And there's also another thing that I might go and get to later tonight too. That's on Facebook. I couldn't help myself, okay?
Does Dominic know?
Does Dominique know about what?
Anything.
I don't tend to tell her about these kind of things. But this is the problem here. It's quite a drop. And there's plenty of people's broken cars on this exit here. Oh,
well done. But yeah, it's just up there.
Just up there.
And it's just as you see on the telly, really, isn't it? There's nothing...
Yeah. It's just the farm shop, isn't it?
There we go. On to get some parts.
Some parts, yeah. And you don't know what they are yet, do you? So...
Oh, it's for the XJ. It could be for anything, couldn't it? It could be a body shell. It could be...
I don't know if I'd fit that in my car, to be fair.
No doubt we'll make a video about it. There we go. Right then, off we go.
What do you mean,
Nice surprise, this.
We may have spent the money and more.
Whoa. Forget the we.
I may have spent the wait. I'm even getting my own numbers mixed up here, Mark. I may have spent the money I sold the catalytic converters for. Oh, I had to pay for fuel too, twice. So actually it's quite an expensive day. I then went and bought these bits for the Jaguar XJS. As you can see, there's a red interior in there, which I think is going to look absolutely amazing on my black Jag. So I think it's well worth doing. Oh, and also tonight I'm going to go and buy some more bits. But luckily they're bits to then resell. So wish me luck. But we're going to get this back to the unit. And then I'm not going to put it in straight away because we haven't got time, have we, Mark? We're going to be quite busy today. Because Mark has to go and pick up a parrot, don't you, today? I know, the lives we lead. Oh, are we picking up the parrot?
No, I think I am later.
You are later.
Yeah. Reminds me of the sausage hotel.
Reminds you of the sausage hotel. Well, the guy, hello Jamie, he's also called Jamie, he's obviously a legend because he's called Jamie, as we all are, is the guy that I bought the stuff from. Thank you very much. Hopefully we'll get that in the Jag soon, and then we will be able to have a black and red Jag, because I do like a black car with a red interior. But he said that he actually watched the sausage video. He did?
Did he? I didn't know that bit.
He said he couldn't believe that we drove to Germany for a sausage.
Neither can I.
Neither can we. So we are home, and today we have done nearly 500 miles, nearly 11 hours of driving, and we've got 30 miles to the gallon, which isn't too bad, 46 miles an hour average. And so that concludes today's video, because we now have a new interior for the Jaguar XJS. So we went and dropped some catalytic converters off. We then went to Clarkson's farm and didn't buy anything because the queue was massive. Bought these awesome red seats, and I think they're going to look really good in the black Jag instead of this kind of beige colour. I think it'll really brighten the car up inside and just make it look that much more special. And we also picked up a parrot. Can he be our unit parrot? Just keep him in the unit.
Well, welcome to the JP Cars Parrot in a lovely sporty grey with some red highlights.
Oh yeah, he's got red.
Yeah, red and white.
So you never know what's going to happen on this channel. So yes, we've done all this, and that is it for today. I shall see you in the next video, where I'm actually going to start getting my hands dirty with the Jag. See you in the next video. Please do like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, really would appreciate it.